Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erika, and on this channel we talk all things skincare. So today I'm going to be trying out a face mask every single day. So that's 7 days of face masks. So you'll follow me throughout my regular week when I try to do one face mask a day. So here we have 7 face masks from the Face Shop, and I have the honey mask, the aloe mask, the avocado mask, the rice mask, the moisturizing, I think it says face mask, the nourishing face mask, and lastly, the hydrating face mask. So I just woke up today and I'm feeling like my skin needs to be calmed a little bit. So I'm gonna go with the aloe face mask today. So we're just gonna open it up. And the thing that's really nice with face masks is that everything's already done for you. So you don't need to worry about mixing anything. You don't need to worry about ratios or anything. The mask is already dipped in the serum. And in this case, it's an aloe serum. So you just take it out and you unfold it. And you follow it. So normally the nose goes up on one particular side, so you pick the opposite side, and then you just put it on your face. These masks are actually very cold because I like to leave my face masks in the fridge. So normally the nose is always a little too long for me, so I fold it back, and then you just want to place everything nice on your face and just sort of spread everything. And then I usually take whatever's left in the bag and empty it out on my hand. And I just put it on different areas that I feel need a little bit more of the serum. So sometimes my neck and my forehead. And already I feel a very cooling effect. And the thing that's important with face masks is that yes, they're great, but you need to make sure that you take them off before they dry out, because when they dry out, they'll actually be stripping your face of your hydration, so they'll actually be pulling out your hydration afterwards. So you need to make sure that it's doing its job, and that only once it's sort of dry, like semi-dry, not fully dry, that's when you're taking it off. And another thing that's really cool that I like to do is I have an ice roller. So it's basically a cooling piece that you put inside the freezer, and you can just roll your face. So this feels great in the morning because it depuffs and it calms the skin. So on top of the face mask that you already have on, this is a great thing to do on top of your face mask. What you could also use are any of your facial rollers, so the jade roller, the rose quartz roller, any types of rollers. So that's super nice and very calming to the skin. So I usually do this until it stops feeling cold, and I usually just do my forehead. Remember, you always want to work from the middle outwards. So here you're working from the middle outwards. You want to get right into the nose and up the cheek. And over here, up the cheek, you can go down the neck on areas that don't have a mask. And again, you can totally use this roller without the mask. It just has an extra effect when you're using the mask. So it's very nice, very soothing. And you'll see once I take off the mask that it really helps with any redness or puffiness, especially because it's fresh in the morning. So I'll see you guys back in roughly 15 minutes when I take off the mask. So it's been 15 minutes, and now I'm gonna finally take off my mask. So as you can see, there are some areas that are still wet, which is exactly what you want. So when you take it off, usually what I like to do is just sort of rub the product in, pat it into the skin so it gets absorbed more readily, and you just want to pat, pat, pat. Again, you can bring it down, massage down the neck, pat, 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 pat all over the forehead. And this is my skin afterward. So as you can see, it has calmed it down a bit. It is definitely plump with moisture. However, my lymphs have been drained because I massaged them out. So that's very nice in the morning. So normally after doing a mask, I like to re-moisturize my face. So I'm just gonna grab some of my Spectro moisturizer and rub it between my hands and just sort of pat over the serum, because you always want to go from lightest to thickest. So since I've already cleansed my face and then I did my regular skincare up until moisturizer, after you mask, it's always a great idea to moisturize. And if you're going outside, you'd put sunscreen on top of this. But today I'm just gonna stay inside, do some editing and some schoolwork, so that's all I really need on my face. So I'll catch you in day 2 of my masking experience, and I'll see you. Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 of my week of face masks. So today we're gonna do the rice mask. So I already have it on my face. It is Sunday, so the end of the weekend, so I felt that I wanted to do a mask that was very calming and soothing for my school week coming up. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to take it off in 15 minutes and we'll see how it goes. So it's been almost 15 minutes, and as you can see, the mask is drying up, and my word of thumb is if your mask starts drying up, it's time to take it off, because if you're wearing your mask longer and it is completely dry, it is actually sucking the moisture from your face, and we don't want to lose any of the moisture we just gained from the serum in the mask. So I'm going to take this off. I didn't think this one through. So now that my hands are free and I'm cup free, we're going to take off the mask. Ooh, feeling nice and fresh. Just tap in any of the excess serum. I have a really dry nose, so I like to usually wipe the serum on my nose, sort of give it some more moisture, and we're all done. So this is day 2. I'm feeling nice and refreshed and glowy, and we'll see what day 3 and the rest of the week brings us. But until then, see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, so welcome back to day 3 of my week of sheet masks. I'm thinking that I'm going to do a moisturizing face mask. So today is gonna be all about moisture. It's formulated with ceramide. So this is from The Solution. And I think that today it's gonna be a good one because my face was kind of feeling a little bit dry today. So I feel like giving it some moisture is exactly what it needs. So I'll check back to you when I have this thing on. So we have the mask on here, and as always, I need to pull back the nose piece because it's a little bit too long for my nose, but it's always nice that they have the option for people with longer noses, and shorter noses can just always fold it back. So I'm gonna obviously extend this down my neck and make sure the serum gets its full use, even behind the neck. It's always nice. And I'm gonna check back with you guys in 15 minutes, and I'll let you know how my skin is after the 3rd day of sheet masking. So see you soon. So we are back, and my mask is officially dry in some areas. So like I said yesterday, as soon as any areas get dry, that's usually a sign that moisture is being absorbed out of my face back into the mask, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to take off this mask. Oh, feels so good. And we're just going to tap in any of the serum that's around my face. And overall, my face is looking very good, very refreshed, hydrated. I have my tea. Be yourself. I'm ready to curl up and watch some Netflix. See you tomorrow. So, hey everyone, welcome back. And it is actually day 7. So I know in the last clip that you saw, it was still day 3. And I realized that throughout the week while I was filming, a lot of the content was repetitive and it was pretty much the same routine. I put on a mask in the evening, drank my tea, watched some TV, and that was it. So I wanted to save you a bit of that repetition and do the last day, day 7 here together. So I've just showered, feeling really good. My skin is feeling a little bit tight though because it's not moisturized, because normally when I get out of the shower, I do my whole skin routine, but since we were doing a mask, I only did my cleanser in the shower, and then just a little bit of toner before. So we are going to do our last mask. I am very excited for this. I have so much to share with you guys, and I hope you're excited to hear what I have to say. And I'm gonna open this up. So we're doing the avocado mask. I had avocado toast this morning, so it's very fitting for the end of this experiment. Ooh, it smells very nice. So I am going to, not drop it. I am going to find where, oh, here it is. I'm going to pull this back. And again, we're just gonna do a little chit chat masking. This has a thicker essence on the mask. And it is still very cold because it came directly from the fridge. We're gonna fold this back like I always do. Put this on here. My hair is still wet post shower, so that's why it's up in the towel. And we are going to see if there's any essence left in here. I can see it, but let me get the spots that usually are dry. And that's, as we've seen for the past week, it's usually been around my mouth, so we're going to add some essence there. Okay, so we can put that away, rub it on my hands, rub it down my neck, try and keep it up here even though I'm gonna try and talk. So basically throughout the week, I've realized a few things, and I've truly gained an appreciation for face masking. I sometimes forget to face mask, and I know that it's something that's often equated with self-care and self-love. And just if you're having one of those weeks where your skin is feeling rough, you're feeling rough, it's a great thing to put on. I realized that this 7 days of face masking probably did more harm to my skin than good. You know the saying, you can't have too much of a good thing. So this was definitely a case of that. I did have a few little breakouts that I got, like not big ones, but like little bumps around my nose, just because there was way too much that was going on every single day. So on top of my regular skincare, which my face is very happy with, the mask added an extra component every single day that kept changing. It wasn't consistent, and my skin really doesn't like inconsistent skincare routines. Like once in a while, it really appreciates having more moisture, having more nutrients, having a little extra something. So whether it's a firming mask or a moisturizing mask, my skin really appreciates it, like maybe once a week at the most, once a week, and even once a month is better for my skin. So I've gotten to know what my skin likes. That's why this experiment is in essence an experiment, because you need to test things out. You need to understand what your skin reacts well to and what your skin doesn't react well to. So definitely it's made me regain an appreciation for masking occasionally, like once a week, like my Monday masking as I do on Instagram. I feel like that's really important to sort of cherish that and look at what your skin needs for that week, or look at what your skin was lacking from the week before. But other than that, doing it every single day, I don't feel like personally is beneficial for my skin. It might work for your skin, so I definitely encourage trying out the week of masking, but definitely evaluate which masks you're choosing, why you're choosing them for your skin, and sort of look at how your skin reacts. So I know that mine doesn't like too much. It doesn't like to be overwhelmed. I wouldn't say that my skin's sensitive. It's more combination in certain areas, dry in some, oily in others. So it definitely appreciates the moisture that it gains, but in other areas it does irritate it, and it's just too much for my skin. So I'm going to leave this on and leave you guys with those thoughts, and we'll come back when my face mask is completely dry. And we are back. As you can see, I have some areas that have dried up. Again, the mouth part, that's probably because I've been doing so much breathing on it and talking. So we're just going to take this mask off. I'm going to put this to the side, and we're going to rub in the essence, put it all over my face. Feels very nice. This one actually smells really good. I've never tried the avocado one before, so that was a nice, refreshing twist, I guess. It was very nice to smell the entire time that I was waiting. So recently, the past few days that you hadn't seen filmed, I've actually used this Jeju aloe cream. cream, and it's more of a gel, sorry, it's not a cream. And I'm obsessed with it. I put it in the fridge and it's so refreshing on the skin. So I'll put it up so you can screen. It's Jeju Aloe and it's 99%, so it's very pure. It's very refreshing. So I just take a little bit so you can see, I just put a little bit. It's cold because it's straight from the fridge. It's very refreshing. I like to put it on my hands and just sort of put it all over my face because I know that I've kind of been irritating my skin with the masks and I like to take it easier afterwards. I put this gel all over and it really soothes my skin and it sort of balances it out. It really nourishes it and my skin is super happy. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a second and I'll show you what my skin looks like after having done 7 full days of sheet masks, and I'll let you guys be the judge of if you think it was worth it or not. But again, I'm telling you, this is something that you should take as a self-care ritual and as a skincare ritual instead of something that you do every single day. And so yeah, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and here you can see I have some veins on my cheek, some veins under my eyes, but other than that, my forehead is looking good. I have this little pimple that showed up a few days after I started masking, so definitely that was one part that was irritated, and I have one that's like hiding in this little crevice. But otherwise, my skin is looking and feeling very refreshed, very nourished, very moisturized, and I enjoyed this week of face masking. So if you have any other video recommendations or anything else that you'd like to see me do, please comment below. If you enjoyed seeing my week of sheet masks, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, welcome. We talk all things skincare, so I hope you stay. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. See you next time.